Hey everybody, welcome back to What's New in Android.
I'm Endinaye, Nodweza, and this is EGGle's World. We bring you tech news and sometimes smartphone reviews. If you don't have smartphone reviews, of course, there is tech news online. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing and hit that like button. And here we go. Fuchsia is an open source capability-based operating system developed by Google. It first became known to the public when the project appeared on a self-hosted form of JIT in August 2016 without any official announcement. The name pink plus purple equal Fuchsia, a new operating system, which is a reference to Apple's first effort at an object-oriented microkernel-based operating system, and purple the original iPhone's code name. In contrast to prior Google-developed operating systems such as Chrome OS and Android, which are based on the Linux kernel, Fuchsia is based on a new kernel called Zircon. After years of development, Fuchsia was officially released to the public on the first generation Google Nest Hub, replacing its original cast OS. In August 2016, media outlets reported on a code-based post published on GitHub revealing that Google was developing a new operating system called Fuchsia. No official announcement was made, but inspection of the code suggested its capability to run on universal devices, including dash infotainment systems for cars to embedded devices like traffic lights and digital watches, all the way up to smartphones, tablets, and PCs. The code differs from Android and Chrome OS due to its being based on the Zircon kernel, formerly called Magenta, rather than on the Linux kernel. In May 2017, Ars Technica wrote about Fuchsia's new user interface, an upgrade from its command line interface at its first reveal in August, along with a developer writing Fuchsia isn't a toy thing, it's not a 20% project, it's not a dumping ground of a dead thing that we don't care about anymore. Multiple media outlets wrote about the project's seemingly close ties to Android, with some speculating that Fuchsia might be an effort to redo or replace Android in a way that fixes problems on that platform. In 2016, Google published a guide on how to run Fuchsia on Pixelbooks. This was followed successfully by Ars Technica. A Fuchsia device was added to the Android ecosystem in January 2019 via the Android open source project OSP. Google talked about Fuchsia at Google I/O 2019. Hiroshi Lockheimer, Senior Vice President of Chrome and Android, described Fuchsia as one of Google's experiments and around new concepts for operating systems. On July 1, 2019, Google announced the official website of the development project, providing source code and documentation for the operating system. Roughly a year and a half later, on December 8, 2020, Google announced that they were expanding Fuchsia open source model, including making mailing list public, introducing a governance model, publishing a roadmap, and would be using a public user crack. In May 2021, Google employees confirmed that it had deployed Fuchsia in the consumer market for the first time within a software update for the first generation Google Home Hub that replaces its existing Chromecast-based software. The update contains no user-facing changes to the device, software, or other user interface. The GitHub project suggests Fuchsia can run on many platforms, from embedded systems to smartphones, tablets, and personal computers. In May 2017, Fuchsia was updated with a graphical user interface, along with a developer writing that the project was not a dumping ground of a dead thing, prompting media speculations about Google's intentions with the operating system, including the possibility of it replacing Android. On July 1, 2019, Google announced the homepage of the project, which provides source code and documentation for the newly announced operating system. Fuchsia's user interface and apps are written with Flutter, a software development kit allowing cross-platform development abilities for Fuchsia, Android, and iOS. Flutter produces apps based on Dart, offering apps with high performance that run at 120 frames per second. Fuchsia also offers a Vulkan-based graphics rendering engine called Escher, with specific support for volumetric soft shadows, an element that Ars Technica wrote seems custom built to run Google's shadow-heavy material design interface guidelines. Due to the Flutter software development kit offering cross-platform opportunities, users are able to install parts of Fuchsia on Android devices. Ars Technica noted that though users can test Fuchsia, nothing works because it's all a bunch of placeholder interfaces that don't do anything. They found multiple similarities between Fuchsia's interface and Android, including a recent app screen, a settings menu, and a split-screen view for viewing multiple apps at once. After the second review, us technical experts were impressed with the progress, noting that things were then working, and were especially pleased by the hardware support. One of the positive surprises was support for multiple mouse pointers. A special version of Android runtime for Fuchsia is planned to run from a FAR file, the equivalent of the Android APK. Now that's pretty much it for this video. If you like the video, please like and don't forget to subscribe and comment on what you think about the new operating system. Until next time, take it easy.